just results. Right? No result, kick the guy out, right? So, and doctors don't get you results, you fire the doctor. Okay? You have to be immediate result, not like result 2 years from now, okay? And you go tired of your problems, then you say, okay, I forget about my problem. Right? So you don't want to forget about your problem. Anybody recording this? Okay, thank you. Now, you have emotional problem, right? And psychology will make you talk about it, but you don't have to. Just think about your emotional problem that bothers you, okay? You got it, right? All right. Now, your emotional problem was there even before you met your husband, so you can't blame him for it, okay? So let's make you strong. You have emotional problems, and when you were a child, you got emotional problems from your ancestors too, okay? We will delete your ancestors' emotions, pass it on to you, right? They should just pass you a lot of money, not emotions. Okay?
Wow.
They all do that, okay? So that's why we have to improve the ancestors before you improve. That's called a cause and effect. The karma, right? Whether you believe it or not, ancestors have karma to mess you up, right? So once you identify that, okay? Now think about your emotional pain again. How is it now in comparison? You still have it? Come on, same or different? You can say the same. Don't be speechless. If you say the same, then we have to push you a little bit further. You say it's different, that means you improve, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you have?
Mild.
It's different, right?
Medium.
I mean, before it bothers you, now it bothers you less, right? Okay. Now, the thing is that you want to hold on to it so much, we will have to delete it, not just from your whole body. You have to delete it from your cells, and the cells and your systems. No, her brain is fine. Actually, her tail brain is off. So let's remove the effect on your tail brain. Okay. Now, how's your relationship pain?
Right now?
Of course, right now, not
Not yesterday.
well, in comparison, you still have it.
Well, if I don't think about it, it's not gonna.
No, think about what you want. I'm not talking about you. I'm
Oh,
talking about her.
Well,
How is it? Well, before you know, so it's gone. It's like you can't put up with it. You think you should have this problem, but I'll let you go for a minute, okay? Now, let's deal with everyone's problem together, okay? So we could connect to each other. That computer, you can connect. Now, just think about something that you're concerned about in your life or worrying about. Okay, everybody has that? Just connect with your worry and concern. All right? You don't have to have it. Now, who taught you that you have to have it, right? Probably your parents, right? They have it, right? And their parent have it, right? Your teacher would tell you to worry about it, right? Otherwise, you fail the test, right? Now, I'm just saying that you connect with your worry, right? Everybody got at least one of them to yourself. You don't have to tell me, right? This is not a game, okay? This is how humans improve. We've been duped that you cannot improve except getting treated for years and years till you get old and die, right? No. Okay, you got that, right? Everybody got that worry, right? One worry, right? I mean, you have many, but you use that one as the starting point, right? As the gauge, right? From engineering, that's what you do, okay? Now, that's really a trade of reasons that are affecting you, a trade percent of you, okay? Once you recognize those numbers, your physical intelligence will just resolve it. I'm just hitting the right button in you, that's all, okay? And not touching you, okay? All right, now think about your worry about in comparison. Is it the same amount or is it less? In comparison. Come on, how's your worry? Same or different? You can either say the same or you can say different. Well, I don't hear any sound here, okay? Same or different? What's that? It's different, right? Okay. So he's the only one that's talking here, okay? Now, you were talking before, and I don't want to say anything, right? Don't be shy, I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm just showing you that it's time for you to know these things can be done, and you should share with other people, and you will improve, others will improve with you, right? You can improve your family member without even talking to them, because when you talk to them about improving them, they think you're strange, right? They stay away from you, right? But you improve them without telling them. Yes?
What I do with my pain, I leave them at home when I go to work.
Well, that's what you think. So you're in denial, you suppress
No,
it.
no, I know, I'm very real. It's there. Once in a while it comes in my thoughts.
But you said you left it there, right?
Yeah, no, but I have to focus on my
Well,
work because my pain, I can't be overwhelmed with pain.
See, I'm just saying that people could suppress their pain, and they could be distracted. You could be enthusiastic. You could
Control.
Well, if you want to lecture, I'll let you lecture me, okay? I'm not here to have a one-to-one discussion with you. I just want to show you what you could do it.
Okay.
All right. So if you know how to do it, you should lecture to them.
No.
All right. Now I'm just saying that. Now anybody else have like back pain, neck pain that you could actually gauge? Now you have a back to neck pain. What pain you have?
Back pain.
Where? The whole back, low back?
Well, right here on the shoulder blade and then at the very bottom too.
Okay. So the shoulder blade is what bothers you more than your lower back, okay? When you make a comparison, you would know which is first, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now shoulder blade bothers you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, the shoulder blade, in your case, is not. You switch the shoulder blade, it's really the opposite hip going to the brain, and the brain come back to the opposite hip, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got grief in your brain there, so we just kind of delete it. Now, how's your shoulder blade? In comparison, how is it? Huh? What? Right, you want everybody to hear that better, right? So this is it's not hocus pocus. You all could do this, right?
Can you do this? Show everybody.
Yeah, it's normal now, right? Got normalized, right? It's not hard.
What did you do? She's asking Dr. Yuen, what did you do?
We have classes, and I can teach you how to do it. And if you don't have a career, this is the best career you can have. Really, I mean, saying you don't have a career. But if you have a career, you actually make your career better.
Yeah.
Because when you use your physical intelligence, you're ahead of everybody who try to use their mind. So what kind of career you in since you started?
Teaching
Okay, teaching. You mean kids or?
adults and
Adults.
high schoolers.
Okay. So think about that job of teaching. And think about the part of the job that you don't like, okay? But you don't have to say what it is, right? We don't want to hear it. Okay, you can relate to a part of the job that could be better, right? Yes or no? Okay, so we're going to change that for you, right? We make it better for you, okay? So, okay, think about it again. What bothered you before? Does it still bother you?
Yes.
Still bothers you. Okay, so that's pretty intense, right? So let's see. You've been blocking it, so it won't bother you. So when things change, you're still blocking it. So I have to unblock you. Okay. Okay. Once again, think about your job. The part of the job that bothers you. Does it still bother you the same way? What was that better? You become a better person, right? You want to be walk around and be bothered by it, and someday you go ballistic, you kill the kid, right? Or the administrator of the school, right? So we can actually stop violence from happening, right? That if you have children, you can actually ensure that they're not going to do any violence, commit a crime, and sit in jail for life, right? You make them a better person. So let me illustrate with that. Let's say someone they dislike, and you want to volunteer, or you want to think about some person you just don't like, or certain situation in your life that you don't like? Okay, let's pick on you. Anything you don't like, you just say yes. You don't have to say what it is.
Yes.
But you have it, right? Wouldn't that be better if it's gone? Like a computer, just delete it, right? See, people don't realize that we are computers. The central nervous system is a computer, right? If you recognize that, you don't need to take drugs and herbs and all that, all the other things, right? So you can relate to that, right? Okay. So let me process it for you. Okay. Now go back and think about something you didn't like. Now what's that thing like? It's different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the improvement you want, right? So I could do that with kids that have problems in school. I make them more genius.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Of course, they were using the central nervous system, not messed up by their mind, okay? So mine is like you have frustration, but your central nervous system don't have it. So think about your frustration, okay, in your whole life, okay? Right? It's over the top almost, right? You have frustrations, right? Well, since we're going to improve him, all you have to do is think about your frustrations, and you could come together and get rid of them all. Right? So anyone want to, this is not a game, okay? This is like life. So think about your frustrations, right? Everybody have one of them? Okay, so with this group here, it's really a trading frustrations here, okay? For a small group, it's a trading frustration. But for a bigger group, it would be infinite to a power beyond infinite, right? So that's from my experience, right? I treated hundreds of thousands of people. Like I said, I treat people in the Philippines, and they're kind of like, they can't believe it could be done, right? So it's not about belief, right? Belief belongs to religion. So now think about your frustration again. Now everyone think about your frustration. Is it still there, affecting you the same way? So that's an improvement, right? That frustration make you get angry at people, right? Hard to get along with, right? If you don't have it, then you're an easygoing guy, right? So you can actually change, if you have teenagers, children, you could change their attitude without talking to them. You talk to them, they tell you go to hell, right? So you change them, improve them, without having a verbal discussion, okay? So let's do one more. I just want to show you.
Oh, Dr. Yuen, she
Yes.
got I have a neck pain.
Okay, you have neck pain.
Chronic.
Well, chronic means it lasts for a long time, but chronic is actually good. You got all these conventional doctors think chronic, you can't resolve it, only acute, you put ice on it, right? Now, you have it now, right?
Yeah.
Just that side?
Well, no, it's like
Yeah, the whole neck, right?
the whole neck.
Okay. See, you think it's your neck, but it's not. So it comes from the front of your pubic area. Okay.
This?
Well, don't ask me anything. Okay? So, you just listen to it, and that's it. Okay? So I'm saying that the weakness comes from the pubic area, come from your left foot, the toes, and it comes from your right hand, right? Because I could get you able to do this, right? If you want to be a therapist, you get results, you always make money, okay? And you could do it over the phone, right? You don't need to open a clinic. Right? So if people in the Philippines will call you, you will resolve their problem, okay? Now, all right. Okay, now how's your neck? In comparison, how's your neck?
Right now?
Yeah, of course, right now. You said you have a problem there. You still have it?
It's not as tense.
Well, that's a good start, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's tense because you've been trying to relax yourself out of your problem. That's the problem, okay? Now, what you want to do, you should tense your body and untense it, okay? For 1 second, tense it and untense, okay? Oh, that's too long. 1 second, right? You want to get that rhythm back to your body, like your heart.
Like
See?
circulation?
Huh?
Like blood circulation?
I'm saying everyone should be, we break a lot of rules. Say if you tense your body, untense it on the same rhythm as your heart, you have no problem with your weight, okay? It's like you've been goofing off, relaxing your body, and you wonder why your body expands, right? Okay, now, how's your neck now?
Positive.
Not positive, right, you have to do the right thing.
I mean, I don't feel my shoulder as much as I do in there.
Well, that's improvement, right? So that's only less than a minute, right? So we can improve you more if you put more time in, but you know, we're here just to show you what could be done, right? And people should learn it for themselves, right?
What'd you do?
Well, I didn't do anything, I did the right thing, right? Because I told you, your weakness come from here, come from your foot, come from your hand. As long as you know where it's coming from, you will resolve it, okay? And you think it's your neck, then you make it worse, okay? Because you got the wrong answer. You blame your neck, right? You blame someone, they don't like you, right? So you blame your neck don't like you. Got that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a knee problem, right? But do you have a pain here first? Huh? You have a pain? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So right now you have a pain in your left knee, right? I just want to get now get up and bend down and see if you have a knee problem. Okay? Yes or no? Huh? What's that? Okay, a little bit of pain, right? So you think it's your knee, you don't have a brain, you won't have a problem, right? No. You have to have your brain support your knee, and your brain has to know you have a knee problem, okay, and not have other problems, okay? So we would just wake up your brain to your knee, okay? Otherwise your brain is doing something else and don't care about your knee, okay? And that's the basic principle that everyone would follow that. Okay, now touch your knee out again and see what that seems like. Touch it out. Well, how is it? A little bit better? Because you don't allow yourself to be a lot better, okay? You just want to take a little bit step. Who taught you that, right? Must be your mother, right? You should be greedy in getting better with everything, okay? You should be greedy with all the money in the world, okay? And then you make other people rich too, okay? Don't keep them poor, okay? That's why we could change your economy in the Philippines, okay? Right? You should change that, right?
Then I like it.
Well, you know, if you stay in touch with me, we could do some things together for the Philippine country, right? Well, I'm not Filipino, I'm Chinese, so. But you have Chinese in
I thought we we're
Philippines.
gonna do that, Dr. Yuen.
What's that?
I thought we we're gonna change the world.
We're gonna change the world. Not
Well,
only
you change the Philippines, you will change the world, right?
Yes.
You gotta put Philippines first, right?
Chinese language?
What's that?
Chinese language?
I was born in Hong Kong, so I speak Chinese, but now I don't, you know, I forgot about it. I don't have too many Chinese friends, right, to speak to. And then when I do have Chinese friends, they speak English, right? You Chinese? Oh, Guangdonghua, yeah, I know how to speak it. Hong Kong, you know, we have Cantonese, right? I can speak Cantonese, but I forget how to do it, right? I used to live in Chinatown, New York City. When I came from Hong Kong, New York City.
You were young.
Yeah, with my parents. And, I speak Chinese all the time. So then when I went to college, high school, college, I was outside of Chinatown. But then you should check my college out, called Manhattan College. That's a Catholic college, New York City, Manhattan College. Okay, check it out. Because you may want to send your kids to grandchildren. Okay, what did you say? Okay, so she says she's not comfortable. You have noise there because the water you drink and go there, okay? Now, you would just direct the water going to your knee and lubricate or hydrate your synovial fluid and your cartilage and your bones, okay? Now, okay, do it again. I just did it.
Just imagine.
No imagination, come on. That's a lousy word, imagination. That you use your mind, you know. Now, how you don't believe it. Belong in religion, okay? You get results, you get results. I don't get results, you kick me out of here, okay? And you should kick your doctor out if they don't get you results. They tell you what's wrong with you.
How do you feel?
If they would what they tell you is true, what's wrong with you, you don't have a problem, right?
It doesn't click anymore?
Oh, he's still doing it.
What?
Make the noise.
But it's less, right?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking her, not asking you.
Yeah, I heard the common
And your perception, right?
Well, how's the cracking sound? What's that?
Still there.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Well, let her get better on her own, okay? Now, so I would just line up your structure, and I have to make sure the birds have enough hydration there, okay? Don't keep on doing it, okay?
Okay.
All right? But I'm just saying, just do it once to see if it's still cracked, right? Don't do it all day long, okay? No.
Can you speak a Chinese language?
Okay. No, I'm not going to lecture in Chinese, okay? Not everybody knows Chinese, okay? No.
My English is not very good.
Now, how's your knee now? I'll go to someone else, okay? Anyone else want to improve? You want to improve with something?
I have sciatica pain.
Okay, now where you have it?
Flip this.
Your butt?
Yeah. Here. All the way from here down.
Okay, you have it now, right? You have it now, right?
Right now, I have here.
Your calf?
My calf.
Or just like the young man over there, right? Now, you have in your calf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you change your calf, but in reality, it's your forearm, okay? I'm going to just straighten your forearm, straighten your whole back, and take away the grief that you have.
I got it.
And now, how's your calf? Well, how is it?
Still there.
Okay? It's still there, then we have to push it further, okay?
But the account is open.
Okay, how's your calf?
I can log in.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just did the right thing, right? You don't go there and squeeze it. Like those clowns out there give you physical therapy, right? You shift it, right?
She said, what did you
Still
do?
there.
And Dr. Yuen said, I didn't do
Okay.
anything.
Now, how do you know it's still there? You don't even move, you say it's still there.
I feel the pain. Even if I don't move or I move, I still feel the pain.
Okay, why don't you sit down and see if you have a pain? Okay, you have a pain, sit down. See, you don't have a sciatica anyway, right? Sciatica will be further up. Now, what's that calf muscle seem like to you?
Pardon me?
How's the calf muscle?
It's tense.
Okay.
It's tensing.
See, the thing is that tensing is not a pain. So what you
That's
should,
why the pain is.
no, that's not true, right? I know about pain, I know about tension, okay? So, you tensing is because you relax too much, okay? What you need to do is tense the whole leg, okay? And untense
This
it.
is my son.
You try to relax your leg, and that's the reason why you have a problem. So when you do that, how's the tension in your leg?
Let it go.
How is it? Okay, what do you feel? Tension?
Crunching the middle of my calf.
Okay.
Pinching the middle.
All right, now we go more specifically to the middle of your calf, right? Now, the middle of your calf is that, you have this episode of being cut or cutting someone else with a sword, okay? So let's remove that, okay? Okay, now how's that sensation?
Mela, can you do this?
How's that pinching sensation? Now, don't think about your calf, let your calf tell you what's going on. What's that seem like? Okay, exactly the same? What's that? No, it's already changed. Now, I don't do anything that nothing changed, okay? And you say it doesn't change because you're stuck with it, okay? Because you're not open to yourself. Okay, now how's the sensation in your calf? Same or different? Okay, so I leave you alone, okay? Because I think you don't like what I lecturing at you. Yeah.
I came to find out if I can be helped, so.
No, it's not about being helped. I'm just saying that you don't like my presentation. So, if you want, you can present over here, okay, if you want, right? So you gotta be open to yourself, and you cannot point the finger at someone else when you're not getting better, because you're not allowing yourself to get better. Okay, you let me know when we finish it, okay? I want to do 2 more people, if you want. Yes. See, everybody else got better and you didn't, so that shows you that you have to let yourself go. Yeah, what's going on?
I have financial
When I
help.
wanted, it's something like, I thought it's just a stress or something, but
Well, just tell me what bothers you in 1 word. Tell me what bothers you in 1 or 2 words.
What bothers you?
What bothers you?
oh, with the pain or something.
No, it could be emotional, it could be anything you want, but what, you stood up, you must have something you want to
You
do,
were
right?
saying something about when you pee, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it that bothers you when you pee?
Oh, it bothers me. I thought I have.
You know each other, right? Yeah.
No, but I tried to have a checkup for.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. What bothers you now? You stood up, don't tell me about your doctor, okay?
Okay.
What discomfort? UTI?
So basically, when you urinate, it's uncomfortable, right?
No, but not so much. I just feel something.
Then why you stood up then?
UTI.
No, it's not UTI. I don't know. That's why I don't. Probably because of my job, like so stressful. And, yeah.
That word on stress doesn't mean anything, okay? So, it's not your job. The person you're working for, you don't like the person more than you don't like your job, okay? Does that make
Makes
some
sense.
connection? The person you're working for, you like that person?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Well, you cannot hesitate, okay? You hesitate, then
There's doubt.
you jam yourself up. Well, you don't. See, think about something that bothers you, okay? You don't have to tell us what it is, okay? You got it? One thing that bothers you in your life.
Right now.
Well, only I will see it right now, not tomorrow. Think about something that bothers you.
Yeah. Our business.
Just think about something that bothers you.
Financial.
That bothers you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody thinks financial bothers them, but you have other things that bothers you before finances was resolve themselves, okay? Now, so I'll make you strong to everything that bothers you, and you be effective. Now, in comparison, are you still bothered by it? In comparison, same or different?
Not that much.
Okay, you don't feel any change, right? It still bothers you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like it still bothers you. If you insist it bothers you, now how it bothers you? Make you angry, make you sad, make you frustrated?
Frustrated.
Okay, we already resolved everyone's frustration. So you're not frustrated. You just don't know what you have, okay? That bothers you, okay? So let's change that. Okay, now how's your frustration?
I just think it's positive.
Huh? Don't think positive. That screws you up all the time. Okay? It's not about being positive. Otherwise, everybody have no problem, right? Just think positive.
No, you're still.
You think positive, you have all the negative follow you, okay? Alright? So, alright. Okay. So any questions before I leave? Any requests? Yes.
I always have problems in my legs and my toes cramping. Sometimes it wakes me up in the middle of the night,
Right.
and I can go back to bed because
Mhm.
you know it's so uncomfortable.
Right now, is any discomfort?
Right now, no.
Yeah, so when you think about getting cramps while you're sleeping, it bothers you mentally to have that experience, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have to remove that experience, okay? The mental experience. So I would delete it for you. I then will ask you to compare. Does it still bother you the same way?
No.
Well, you made an improvement, right? See, if you let yourself go and not resist and think that, what I'm doing here is a joke, then you will improve. okay? I'm not here to make mockery out of people, okay? I'm just trying to tell you that you can resolve your own problem. Alright? So your neck bother you?
No, I just a crack.
Oh, okay, alright.
Loosen.
Okay, so it could be anything in your body you could improve, okay? So
My
you've
knee
done that.
bothers me.
What's that?
My knees bother me.
Both knees?
Yeah.
Okay, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. So your knee is really the back of your shoulder, okay? And the elbow, and then these fingers, okay? Because I could program people to actually do what I do, exactly like that, okay? And you don't need a medical degree, okay? All right? I got a chiropractic degree, and I've been a licensed chiropractor for over 30 years, and I retired, okay? Now, how's your knee?
Still a little pain.
More
When
in
I
comparison.
Well,
How's it?
it's less than it
Right.
was earlier.
So you still have pain, right?
Mhm.
Your pain is that you gave people pain, okay? You ever give other people pain? You say no, but I could feel it. I'm talking about your whole life. I don't talk about yesterday.
Maybe my ex.
No, you
I gave him pain.
You gave a lot of men pain, okay?
Oh,
Especially when they were pursuing you gave them pain, okay? Now, let's change all that, okay? So we give you the pain that you gave to men, right?
is that what it is?
Of course, women get it all from men too, right? Men beat up women all the time, right? Insult them and tell them they're stupid, right? I mean, I'm talking about in the past. That's why women get even with the men now, okay? Now, how's your pain in your knee?
When I fold it, it's still there.
What's that?
When I fold, it's still there.
What do you
The
mean,
numb
fold?
right here.
I don't know what you mean.
It
Let's say
does
you
the-
stand there. I mean,
Yeah, I'm standing
there.
right here.
All right, now you have a pain? You have a pain standing?
Yeah,
Okay.
on this leg now.
Huh?
On this leg.
Now that leg, you
Yeah.
talking about this one, then you
No, both
went
of
to
them
that one.
have the pain.
All right. See, the thing is that you gave people pain, that's gone. And you also have answers to give people pain. So they have to resolve that problem for them, okay? Okay.
So I give away my pain.
Now don't think about your knee. Now how's your knee in the pain? How's the pain in the knee?
No more pain. No more.
Well, how is it?
There's still numbness when I fold
Well,
it.
numbness is different than the pain,
Yeah.
right? So that's only for a few minutes, and that's it. You're not
And
as
it's
open.
gonna be gone.
You people, could be more open to yourself, right? I don't care if you're open to me or not. Right? So that's it. When I was in the Philippines, everybody gets better just like that, okay? And hundreds of people. But in America, Filipino kind of get beat up a little bit more than the Philippines. So you have a resistance there.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's true.
Mine is occupied.
That's why you want to give it your mind. Your mind always sabotages you. Until you get too old, get too flabby and out of shape,
Out of shape.
don't have enough money. That's your mind keep on telling you that, right?
Yeah.
That's why you have to remove that from your mind. Right? Otherwise, it's always there, kind of take away your potential, right?
What was it you said about losing?